Oh no, we do have some more back there. We just got to get the trailer close enough to it. Oh. Which is proving to be fun. Hello, Gerhard Vieira. Welcome along. There we go. That should do it. Yeah, there we go. There we are. Right, so we've got 1,500. I'm hoping that's going to be enough to fertilise this field. It should be. It doesn't require very much. Right, and we'll set this off. Higher worker, please. There we go. That seems to be reaching most of it. 50%, yeah, so that's good. Can you join the server? Not this server. This is single player Nick. Love the Tuesday video. Thank you very much, Tonya. I'm glad you like that. Right, we want to take this. We're going to go and hire a plough for a short job. We're just going to hire the smallest plough we can get. Most of what we want to do, we can do with our subsoiler. Thank you for following Glith Weirdry over on Twitch. Welcome along, or welcome to the BFN. Hope you in. And thank you for the host as well. You are awesome. Right, yeah, nice realistic filling technique. Absolutely, Gav. If you hadn't noticed it, we're not wholly until Seasons comes out, and until that, we're not strictly adhering to the realism side of things. Well, we're still trying to play realistically, but not adhering to it so much anymore. Right, so we need to hire a plough. We're still playing realistically as much as we can. Oh, okay. We will hire this. This is 13,000. It costs us 600 to do this. So at least the non-reversible plough. There we go. Hello, PepsiCo80. Welcome along. Patch seems to be doing good so far. Yeah, it does seems to be pretty well received, which is good. How is everybody? I'm good, thank you, Charlie Spalding. Right, get our beacons on. What's happened so far in this series? So far in this series, we've started from scratch. We have bought Field 21, Field 14, and Field 15 so far. We bought our second tractor last time. And we're basically just trying to build our way up, get as much as we can. Getting our second and our third field has been very important in that, but we really need to merge them, which is what we're doing. Hello, Ben McCartney. Welcome along. I am working on getting a complete archive of this series up on YouTube. So there is, I think the first 8-9 episodes are up on YouTube, and we're up to episode or day 16 on it. So Ploughed 20 and 21 together. Yes, my eventual plan is to buy Field 20, and half of Field 20 is going to get merged into 21, and the other half is where we're going to build our big, our eventual main farm. What tractor is this? This is the 7230 Case Pro. So this is the older case that's in game. Right, we want create fields on. And we're going to expand this field. So allow create fields is Y. Down we go. And away we go. I'm fairly happy with that. Good grass around these fields. Yeah, there's a good amount of grass around these fields. Right, we'll take the F1 off now. Oh, nice straight edge here. That makes that a lot easier. We're going to do the other side again. Hello, Michael Johnson. Welcome along. See if we can pull this round. Yeah, because we do have a turn in the field at this point. So I just want to try and connect it up to that corner. Perfect. Right. Thank you for subscribing, Space Assassin. Welcome to the BFN. Yeah. What's my favourite map to work on? At the moment, it's a little bit difficult. I'm not quite sure. Plough near the road. We might expand the width of these fields. Yes, Tom. First, we're gonna just take out this this middle section, and then we'll work out. I think we might plough up to the side of the road, as you suggest. Get ourselves, while we've got this extra bit of, while we've got this piece of kit that we can do this with. Just get that job done. And wow, we do have a lot of grass between this field and the road, don't we? We could add a sizable chunk of field to this. I think that's a very wise choice. So we'll get this middle section out, and then we will see about expanding this field even further. Because yeah, that is a sizable chunk. We can add on both sides of the field actually. We can increase the size of this considerably. We might go and do the same with our once we do our field next time. We might go and do the same. I don't think I can pick a favourite at the moment. Yeah, I like each map for different reasons. Yeah, the 1.2 update has come out on consoles. For those of you who haven't seen that. All right, there we go. So yeah, if you're waiting for the 1.2, it is out. Ground response is definitely in this game as standard. Look at how far that tractor has fallen into that plough furrow. Hello, Farmer's Apprentice. Welcome along. And we are, so yeah, we will expand this field up to the roadside. Titus, because I've got behind, I've not got the thumbnails created for it mainly. I am going to be uploading the rest of the series over the next couple of weeks, trying to get it up as quickly as possible. I plan to upload an episode a night starting from tomorrow night. If I can get all the thumbnails sorted. Speaking of which, let's get a thumbnail. I normally try and set this up before I start. Oh, come on. There we go. There we go. Decent thumbnail early on in the video. Oh, no, actually. There we go. Decent thumbnail early on in the video. If we can get that now, then that makes things easier. Are we getting Goldcrest Valley? Not unless... I don't think Giants will do Goldcrest Valley. Other people might. But if other people do it... Oh, and actually, Bjornholm did appear on the Mod Hub last year. So, yeah, maybe if somebody does Goldcrest Valley, Giants might allow it if it's up to Giant standards. Yeah, I need to get onto that, Titus, and with the current state of Farm Sim on YouTube at the moment, getting those up I think would be a good thing. Get a few extra views in. It's all a bit... People, I think, are really, really waiting for a new map. Have I heard of the... I haven't heard of Ollie's Farm, no. Oh, yeah. We are going to go right up the road, take all these bushes out. Go. Now these non-reversible plows don't reverse up very easily. There we go. Now, if you had a 7-furrow lambkin plow on that tractor, you'd have the same setup. Really? Wow. Oh, wow. We've not quite got that right. I'm not sure there's a 7-furrow lambkin in the game, actually. Right, and up. We've left a little patch of grass there we're going to need to get. Let's see if we can turn ourselves around far enough to just catch that. Yeah, there we go. Right, so that has merged these two fields down the middle. What we're going to do now is we're going to go and mark out the edge. We have a Dowswell plough. Ah, okay. Right, there we go. Right, so I'm going to take it out at... Now, I think we've got a bit of a dike at the sides there. Yeah, it really kind of slopes away quite quickly. But we'll take this out to the road here. And this should get rid of the shrubs as well, I think. If I remember correctly. Yeah, it does. Great. So we go right up to the road here, and then we'll follow the line of the road going up here. Usually don't catch streams. Ah, that would explain things. Right, so we get this lined up here. Down we go. And we'll follow the line of the road. And look at how much field we're going to add by doing this. That's a monster amount of field we're going to be adding, especially further up the field. Right up the top. It's going to be a really huge amount we add to this field. Why they made it, I don't know. There isn't currently. Yours was the same as. Okay. Yeah, get rid of all these bushes. But yeah, this is going to add a huge amount to this field. This is going to make this field an awful lot more profitable. And yeah, just adds that extra bit to it, and just means that we're now working a much bigger field. I'm not sure whether I will add. Eventually, if I get 16 and 17, I'll probably put them together. I don't know if I'll add them to 15 and 14, just so that I've got an area that I can do a little more work with. There we go. Right. Wow, this is going to add a huge amount more to this field. Great to see this farm progress to 100. If people keep watching, if this series keeps being popular, then yes, absolutely, we will keep doing it. Same as the Realism Experiment on FS 17 was. Wait, people keep watching, I will keep doing it. Right, let's get ourselves onto the edge of the field here then. There we go. Plough down the side. So I'm slightly disappointed that I can't do this with my subsoiler. That I've had to borrow the plough to do it. But that's okay. How is our... Okay, on our other one has finished. That's fantastic. We might tab down to that in a moment and just see if we can get it doing the herbicide as well. For 16 episodes in, I think we've achieved a lot so far. I think we've achieved an awful lot so far. There we are. And expanding this field is going to make, as I said, it's going to make a massive difference. It's going to be slightly weird coming up this road and not seeing all of these bits here. Yeah, exactly, Gav. But then, having said that, the subsoilers in 17 were just plows, basically. They weren't, you know, they hadn't been specially set up as their own type with the subsoiler, so understandable. You can now plough the bushes, which was a massive annoyance in both 15 and 17. The bushes can now be removed, and you don't have a bush sitting in the middle of your field when you plough extra space into a field. Is absolutely fantastic. Yeah, I wish that we had multi-terrain angle. I am very much in the camp of I do not understand Giant's reasoning for this. I've heard their reason, and I know I don't agree with it. I just don't. It's the lack of multi-terrain angle just does not ring true for me as to why it's not done. So yeah. Hey Nathan, welcome along. I hope it's going well. Yeah, this is going to add a lot to this field. I'm really quite pleased with this. Thank you to those of you who suggested making this change. I was just going to merge the two fields. This is a much better idea. Might take us a little bit longer, but that's alright. Right, before I get back into here, what I'm going to do is just tab over to here. And switch tractors. There we go. Let's get this back in the shed. Next to our cedar. Hopefully without hitting the cedar. Yeah, there we go. Wow. I'm glad we did that when we did, because that has grown a level. So we can put herbicide in here and we can go and spray it as well. Now this has fertilizer in it by looks of things. So I think we can go up another level. Get these fully fertilized today as well. Hey GD, welcome along. Currently trying to make your mind up on placement yards. Ah. Let's get out of your way. Yeah, so we just got the weeds to deal with. So we'll have to deal with them today as well. When is the first British map coming out? I don't know, Harry Roberts, when it comes out. I wouldn't expect one before New Year. As I was saying in Landy's stream earlier, I have downloaded 2 maps that I've seen released in the last couple of days. I don't hold out much hope for them, but I want to give them a try, see what they're like. There's quite a big... That's going to be interesting, because quite a big rise there. So we'll see how that affects us. Hey, Paul Cox, welcome along. I can understand that, Nathan. I can understand the whole idea that you want people to come in and play the yards that you design, and instead of yards that they create. Yeah, that to me is a tough one. I know when with the map I want to make, that it's going to be very difficult for me to have the yards as placeable yards, because this is the farm I know. Having said that, I don't want to restrict people to lacking game features. And I'm wondering if there's some medium ground. There's some way of you know, some mid ground that could use, such as a farmyard you can purchase that has buildings you can't move on it. So you could so almost leaving. So this is an idea. So having a yard that you can't alter, that is built how you want it to be, but at the same time has space to expand it. So a basic yard would be my thinking. Somewhere that somebody coming in on either of the two harder game modes could turn around and go, right, I'm buying this section of land. I know it costs me a lot of money, but it has sheds on it that I know I can't move, but I can use. And I think there's a little bit of maneuver to do that. So maybe not every yard's completely placeable, but every yard's expandable. Is I think how I would do it, you know? Exactly, Gav. That's exactly the thing. But I think if that ability to expand a yard is there, that doesn't then lose that functionality. Yes, there was fertilizer in the spare, so we need to spray it and do herbicide on it because it did grow a level while we were waiting a minute ago. So there is that. Alright, there we are. As there be out of farms. Cool, Nate. I think that is the thing. People are. I know that in places on this map and on Felsbrunn, I have looked for places that have buildings that I can already use. Hey, Ducks for Life, welcome along. What did I miss Chris say? Hey, Chris, by the way. We don't need a placeable. You know what? I do like the placeable farms. I do like that functionality. I like the fact that on this map, I built a farm that's not in the default starting position. Do I know when Cobble Park Farm is coming out? No, I have no idea. As I understand it, and unless this has changed and somebody will correct me, Bullet Bill is on a break at the moment. So as far as I know, Cobra Park Farm is on hold. You've turned into your dad because you're drinking stout. Put some pictures up. Ooh, I'll go and have a look at that, Nathan. But it is that trade-off between functionality and aesthetics. I think it is going to be the difficulty, and it will be up to, you know, every map maker will have their own stand and their own position on that. And to me, there is no wrong position on that. You know, they work for English map. You want true English Irish map? Yeah. Well, having said that, as long as you've got the buildings, I think it will work. I think the placeable setup will work. For example, my dad's farm. So Gav knows my dad's farm. Where the buildings are when I grew up, I would have said you can't demolish those. You can't can't move those. But the new owners built a brand new farmyard away from the farm. And if somebody wanted to come onto the map of wanted to come and play the map that I want to do of my dad's farm, that is a perfectly acceptable thing to do. So in that case, it would be, here's the basic farm. You get a barn and you get all of that stuff, and it's usable. It's not replaceable. It's not demolishable, but you can still build anywhere on the map, and there's still lots of places to build on the map. So it's, yeah. But yeah, my dad's farm is a perfect example of where the farmyard is and how the road layout is and everything absolutely can be totally and utterly reconfigured to how a new owner wants it. You know? And that's the thing. Again, perfectly reasonable gameplay, because that's what happens in real life. And they did. I mean, the farmyard they built very much is the kind of farmyard you would build with placeables in FS19. In a field, away from what is the main house and the main farm. So, yeah. Which is one of those things that gives me an interesting perspective on the whole placeables and build your own farm. Yes, I think the old farms, the old farm buildings and things like that probably shouldn't be a placeables thing. You know, they're things that have stood for decades, and everything. Oh, my stream has dropped. Hopefully it will come back. We have a great demand at the ranch and a great demand at the spinnery. The spinnery is something I will not have anything for. Yeah, exactly, Tom Tum. Or you make it so you just buy the yard. Again, I think that's a perfect acceptable thing. You're buying a yard. You're buying a pre-built, unmodifiable yard. And it costs, you know, it costs what you'd have to build it in the first place. Again, perfectly reasonable form of gameplay. Yeah, this is on quite a hillside. Hello, Stephen Nesbitt. Welcome along. So I believe my connection has sorted itself out, so we should be coming back. We don't have any animals yet, so the plan very much is to buy Field 21, get ourselves some more animals. The whole thing of having this field and expanding this and everything, this is now our biggest field by quite a way. Well, we only have 3, we will be planting this. We'll be planting this probably with soybeans, I think. Soybeans seem to be a good crop for us to do. Wish they made the BGA placeable. The trouble is the BGA is a is a working building. So is a sell point. So yeah, difficult to make the BGA placeable. Now I'm half tempted to smooth this out. We have the landscaping tool. Yeah, actually, yes. We've got 8,000. Before we go any further, landscaping tool. Right. So, I want to switch this. No, C, I think it is. Yep. And we want to increase the strength, not the size. What's the best strength? Is Control E. Right, and we want to smooth. You just can't be so. Okay. And we'll reduce the size. Right, there we go. I want to smooth this bit out here. It does mean that we're going to have to redo the ploughing on it, but I don't think that's a huge problem. It'll just make this field easier to use. Right, and there's a couple of spots actually in this field while we're at this. If I can find them. Hello, first 30 minutes. Welcome along. There it is. Now that's interesting. I thought there was a second spot. can't see it. That's alright. That's smoothed that out. So let's get out of this mode and take a look at this. Yeah, that's made that much better. Right, let's get this last section done. Turn this back into field. Like so. I made placeable. They did. It's very true. Yeah, it might be quite cool to have the BGA as a placeable. I'm learning Blender. Yeah, I need to do the same, Nathan. I need to learn Blender because there's no way with so many custom buildings that I want to do on the map I want to build. I've got to properly learn Blender. I'm getting there, but yeah. I've got a way to go yet. There we go. Yeah, you can see it is quite a difference in height. So hopefully that's not going to cause too much issue for our combine. Got maps on the brain. If it does, then what we can always do is we can come and sort this again later. Try and make your own sheds. Yeah, exactly. I'm right there with you. I wanna make custom sheds. The first map I want to do is gonna be a piece of land that is stuff that I'm less attached to. So don't mind doing the whole, doing a different thing on it. And I have plenty of spaces to build farmyards. There's about 4 or 5 farms within the area that I'm looking at, which would be absolutely brilliant for an FS19 map. So there we go. An old stone barn as a placeable. Interesting. I would guess Black Sheep will do something like that. There we go. My problem making shed is the texture part. Textures worry me less. Is it unwrapping the textures, Nathan, or making the textures? Because the unwrapping is one of those things that I'm not great at. Making textures, I love mucking about in Photoshop. So, yeah. Making textures for me has always been the fun part of 3D modeling. Love to see it. There is an indoor cow shed that's out, I think. I'm fairly sure I've seen an indoor cow shed somewhere. Right, there we go. We have an old chalkstone barn. Ah, right. There we are. We just need to go and fix our patch in the middle of the field. And then we'll come up here with our subsoiler and get the field subsoiled. There we go. Well, making unwrapping looking good is hard. I absolutely would need a few red brick buildings. There would be the whole grain store is a red brick building, so yeah, would need a whole load of red brick buildings to do my dad's farm. Right, we've made a really big field. I'm so happy with this. We need to, yeah, as I said, we need to get it cultivated and planted. Or, sorry, subsoiled and planted. Which we can do. We can get the subsoiler on here. We're going to head back and we'll get this subsoiling over here. We'll return our plough. We'll get this subsoiling over here. And then we'll go and spray the herbicide. We'll go and spray the field to get rid of the weeds on the other side. You could do further down the field, yes. So there is a point at the end of field 14. I actually want to leave that because I think it'd be useful to put a shed or something else at the bottom of the field there. We could expand on the right-hand side from us now, but again, we've got a bit of a slope there. But I kind of think a shed up here might be quite useful. Especially as that bit towards the bottom is quite flat. So we may be able to eventually... Actually, I want to test that quickly. Hello, AK in the hay. Welcome along. Let's have a quick look, because I want to see if this is possible. Because I know we can't afford it at the moment. Oh, we can't afford it at the moment. I don't know. Do you know what? Just quickly. Think we can borrow a bit of money. It's only 20,000, and I want to get. I want to get chickens. So let's have a look. Actually, our placeable animal pens. 20,000 for a chicken coop. Cow pastures 100,000. 50,000 for a horse paddock. 90 for pigs. 65 for sheep. 80 for sheep. No, I think we'll do that then. We got yeah, we'll borrow all the money for this. 1, 2, 3, 4. Purchase animal pen, chicken coop. Oh, yes! Object collides with an object. Oh, I don't know what it collides with. What? I think that might be our tractor. I do want a chicken coop. I want to put a chicken coop in. And I think today actually is a good day to do it. Right, let's try again. That's really annoying. It's colliding with the... Yeah. Right, where's our farm? Our farm is over here. Let's see if we can fit one in over here. Yeah, I know I don't own that land. I do, though, own this land. Yeah, I don't own that land. Oh, yeah. We don't have any space at the moment. Yeah, we don't have any space we can put the chicken coop in at the moment. So I'm going to return that money. There we we get charged anymore. And as a result, as we can't actually place anything down here, we're going to extend this field right down to the bottom. Yeah, because my original plan was to have the chicken coop down here, but it seems that that's not a possibility. So we'll just extend the field down here instead. And again, we're adding a nice big area to the field. So, yeah, I'm quite happy with that. Whoa. Right. And I'm going to have to get the roller out, though. We are going to have to roller that little bit next to the road where we made the mistake. John Deere Cotton Harvester. I think it'll be a while before we see that Ducks for Life. If you get horses and skip some days, it's easy money. Yes, but you do have to only if you have the horse helper mod, Reese. Otherwise, you've got to ride every horse 10 minutes. Hello, Sam Coots. Welcome along. And again, there are easier ways of getting money into the game than that. Go. You see, I'm very much the opinion. I want Farming Simulator to be hard. I want Farming Simulator to be a challenge, which is why I play it the way I do. Is there a British map on the horizon? There are British maps on the horizon. When they'll be released, I cannot tell you, Sam. So, don't think the hired worker goes diagonally, unfortunately. Welcome back, GD. Right. Oh, got to get rid of that slither at the end. So yeah, nice big field we have here. What do you miss, Jack? We have been creating a new field. So from fields 14 and 15, we've added them together. We've also then extended the field. We've extended 14 a long way down. We've extended 15 out to the side, and basically made ourselves a very much bigger field than we started with. Hello, Jag980. Welcome along. Right, so there we go. There goes the train. I think I might get the texture brush on here. Just imagine the whole... that'd be an insane map, Tom Thumb. That really would. Not enough Norfolk maps. Need more Norfolk maps. FS 17 had one and it was rubbish. I think I saw that on Mod Hoster, Gav. There was a... I forget where they found the auto-load script. It might have been released as part of the Lua scripts documentation, if I remember correctly. At least this will give us an indication of the angle that we can get the fields to be... In fact, yes, it is doing diagonally. Or is it? Who's that left to right? I'm not quite sure. Oh no, that is east-west. But it does do a 45-degree angle, so... You'd go from flat fields to one steep enough to turn over there. Yeah, you would, because you got to fit it in a 2x2. So the yeah, that would just not work. Oh wow, this is a bit bumpy at this end of the field. We may have to get the smoothing tool down here at some point if we have a problem. Right, there we go. Last little bit. And we will just get the landscaping tool out on here before we end. I'll work up here. Just to clean up my little bit of a mistake. Move with that. I've got to move with the... Now it's decided that it's not going to do this. Right, and the ground typo 1. Yeah, sometimes I'm good with mouse, and sometimes it's not. Okay, so I want the mixed version. There we go. Let's change tools. Yeah. Yeah, sometimes it's great with this, and sometimes it's just really awful. I mean, I do not know. Before, I was able to use the mouse on this. Now, I can't. So, yeah, Lord knows what's interfering with that. But that's done it. Later, Sam Coots. Hang on. I have an idea. Oh! Look at that. Okay, so if you're having trouble with the landscaping tool and can't use the mouse with it, jump out of whatever machine you're in, while you're using the landscaping tool. And you can then use your mouse. Somebody asked me about that before. So yeah, if you want to use your mouse with the landscaping tool, make sure you're not in a vehicle. So I'm currently out of a vehicle. I can use my mouse. If I jump into a vehicle and try and use it. Oh, no. Okay, I have no idea. Good. Thank you, Galcomp Gamer. I thought I'd found a solution then. Lord knows why that was doing that. I'll head back down to the farm. This costs so little, I might just keep it because it is going to be a useful tool for us. And it's not going to cost us... Well, it's going to cost us pennies a day to have this around the Salford. One of those times where you think you've stumbled on a solution and you haven't. Only jumping out of the vehicle freed something up, but I couldn't tell you what. Yep. Oh, did our sprayer get stuck? Possibly. Right, we'll put this on the grass. There we go. Just realised, actually. I don't know if that's... I think that's... Yeah. Right, there we go. Right. That's one. I think I'm still... Yeah, still indicating. So we want this... We head back up to the field that we just created and get this going on a hired worker and come back and sort out our herbicide. And then, if we have time, we might take on a mission today. We might be able to take on a harvesting mission with our own combine. That would be pretty good. Our own combine and our own tractor. Especially if this is doing the seeding and the cultivating. Or the subsoiling, sorry. But we'll get this lined up at the outer edge. About here-ish, I think. Yep, there he goes. So a hired worker is now going to cultivate this field for subsoil this field for us. Work his way round. We are going to head over here. Combine on field, not my combine. There is no way I'm taking my combine on field 8. Let's have a look at how everything's fertilized on our field, shall we? So field 21, growing. It's a bit behind us. Okay. So we'll unload the rest of this fertilizer from the tractor, and then we'll go and spray the field with herbicide, which we do have a container of. Right, there we go. We'll go and put our, what we'll do is we'll come over here. We'll unload these at this point. Oh, wow, that actually, perfect spot for unloading that. Whatever not, it's only a small field. So, like a challenge. Not that much of a challenge. That would take us forever. We would never earn the money back. Yeah, that's just not going to happen. There we go. Just looking for any weeds that we currently have in this field, which are fairly hard to see actually, because of how high they are, because they're only small weeds at the moment. Should take a vote. No, I'm not doing field 8 with my combine. That would be suicide. I was thinking more like field 22 or field 18 or something like that. We might take something bigger on with another combine. By the time we finish field 8, all my own crops would be dead. We'd have to take my combine off doing that mission in order to do stuff, and we wouldn't be able to do any other mission in the meantime, and we just wouldn't earn the money for it. We'd be there for days and days and days and just wouldn't earn any money for it by the time we finished. So yeah. That's the other thing, Gav. There'd be nothing left of the channel. Certainly nothing left of the live streams if I did that. Oh dear. Yeah, so we should have enough space to line up at the end for this. It's good. It's working well. We've managed to do a whole load of stuff with our soybeans today, which has got them in a much better position than we had them for the last harvest. I think this is soybeans, isn't it? Yeah, that is soybeans. It was the canola. The canola we didn't weed, and therefore got a lower side. Could do field 18. Field 18. Yeah, I don't think field 18 has any. No, field 18. Looking at it from here, doesn't have any crop in it at the moment. We'll have a look at what we have available as missions in a moment once we finish this, which is there we go. Right, let's fold that up. So that is all good. I'm gonna unload this. Hello, official Catmaster 54. Welcome along. Right, the way I'm going to unload this is to pull along to here and go... Ah! Really? You want to unload that side? Okay. Let me guess. It's going to unload in a position where it can. Rather in a position that's actually useful to me. Yeah, of course it is. Right, we'll have to move that with the forks in a minute. Watching people fail is hilarious. Just I don't know what you mean, GD. That's why I like to leave when I fail, when I do badly. I do like to leave that in videos. And of course, in live streams, there's absolutely nowhere to hide. We do need to do some maintenance on our combine, actually, as well. Right, customize the tractor. Configuration, we want standard with the front loader. And while we're here, let's repair our tractor. Keep it working efficiently. Vehicle running costs are so much better in FS90. Hello, Drew Hodgkins. Welcome along. Go and put the combine away, but I want to repair it first. Do a sugar beet contract. If there's a small enough field for a sugar beet contract on Thumb, I will. But it's got to be the right contract. Because sugar beet contracts, as I discovered for with what happened with today's episode on going big, yeah, sugar beet contracts can take a long time to do. It's an hour and a half, so it would be stretched over a couple of live streams if we did that. Which isn't a bad thing necessarily. Right, so that's our tractor sorted. So we'll just go and plonk that back in the shed. Now that we have space, that's fantastic. Wait. There we are. Right, let's get our combine repaired. Right, so down with the header first. We do need to get a pressure washer, I think. We don't really have the money for it at the moment. Yeah, condition of that header is not good. Whoop. Hello, Adrian Williams. Welcome along. Got good news, you're making your own mods, but I need to get the hang of things. Cool, Drew. Good luck with that. I hope it all goes well. Right, there we go. Jump out. Repair that as well. Chase bags across. Seems to be. Yeah, they are a good way to earn money, but they do really take up time. Massively time consuming. Right, there we go. So, yeah, we need to go and do a contract now. We've got our other tractor is deep on the subsoiling job. Burn the bags. No, you don't burn those bags. Right, so let's have a look at what we got on our missions available. I don't mind doing a mission over a couple. Wow, feel. Now that's worth 20,000. That is gonna cost. It's 2,600 plus the cost of the seed. In both cases, those are not worth it. Those contracts. 25,000 harvesting on field 8. That is going to take us forever. 14,000 sowing bonds. Field 3. Oh, here we go. Baling contract on field 9 for 10,000. Yeah, let's do that. Field 9 is fairly big. Field 9 is that. So it's a baling contract on there. I think that's very doable though. So let's do that. Let's do. So I. Oh no. There we go. So this is the array of equipment we've got for this. This is a Vulture. This is the smaller Vulture, I think. Mowers, rower, baler, tedder. Okay, so this is a tedding contract. That's actually really good. Hello, Nathan Koza Walker. Welcome along. We're going to have to move our forklift out the way, though. Just back that out. Let's do these contracts. These are fantastic for multiplayer. Yeah, field 8 with that combine, absolutely 3 hours. Doesn't surprise me. I would want at least 2 combines going for that contract. Hello, Laura. Welcome along. Now I need to watch it. Last time I did this mission, when I was at Giants, I took on this contract, and I ran out of fuel. Was what happened to me. Yeah, ran out of fuel with this. The Vulture doesn't like. Yeah, this Vulture. The trouble is, this is the non-reversible Vulture, which is why I got the mowers set up like this. It's not good. Hey, Mitch Much. Basically, you've missed me. Reconfiguring fields 14 and 15, which we now got over here as one huge field, which we're going to put. I think we're going to put soybeans in, and yeah, so that's that in progress. Then and I've done a bit of sprayed some herbicide. We've got our soybeans all ready. So should get a nice crop of those off our existing field as well. And we're now heading up to field 9 for a nice big baling contract, which is going to earn us 10,000 which is, yeah, going to be really, really useful. Right, let's see where we are. If we can get the edge done, I can then do most of this, if not all of this, first person. I just need to find the edge first. There we go. Right, so we'll turn the front one on. And drop it down. And then turn the back ones on. And drop them down. And away we go. So yeah, I'll mark out the edge of the field first, and then we can go first person for the rest. It's not a reverse drive, unfortunately. But you are right. We need to. We could have put the mowers. We could have put the mowers on the front, and the Tedder on the back. You are right with that, which would have probably been a better decision. There we go. See, we're nicely on the line here. But yeah, you can't see the edge of the field with this. If we get the whole field, we'll make more money. Basically, is what we're trying to do at the moment. I think I'll wait. Motherboard might observe people to get the hang of it. Yeah, that's a very valid way of doing things. Why didn't that work? Huh. There we go. Oh well, got the hang of this now. Thank you, Laura, for subbing. Welcome to the BFN. What have we got? We're 5 away from our sub goal tonight. We are 1 away from our sub goal on our follow goal on Twitch. Hello, Brendan4255. Welcome along. Where's the edge of our field? Oh, we're slightly off it there. Right, and then front one down first, back one after that. There we go. So excited. Yeah, Marwell Manor I think is going to be a cracking map. Really looking forward to seeing what Oxy does with that. We'll see where that goes. Wow, uphill, this tractor is really not liking this. Gonna put the cruise control on and sit back. What is my best? I think it's the Implomatic. I can't remember, to be honest, Harry Roberts. Is it the Select? I can't remember. I can't remember which one it was we had. Right, so now we're in a position where we're able to probably go in cab, I think. Yeah, there we go. $300 wage payment. That is for our tractor doing its job at the moment. Yeah, we did miss a bit on the corner. That's all right. We'll go and catch those bits in. Oh, Selectomatic. Cellmatic. Sorry, Harry. It's the white ones. You can see the one on the shelf behind me is white. Will I do a yes, on Marvel Manor I absolutely will at least do a let's play, if not a role play. We'll see where we go. I mean, one of the reasons why I'm itching for new maps is I'm itching to do a new role play. Don't like David Brown much for old Massies and Fords. I love my old Fords, don't get me wrong, but yeah, I grew up with David Brown's. Oh, that's a much better way of turning. Missed nothing doing that. Is he going to send it to me? I have no idea. Drew, at the moment. I might get it at the same time as everybody else. I might get early access to it. I have no idea at the moment. For those wondering, I'm opening my second can of Coke. Oh, I'm going to have to put it down there. Right, so round we go. We get that little tuft that we missed last time. Right, and now we can work our way across the field. But we've got a headland out. Hello, Kieran6215. Welcome along. I grew up with Old Fords and Internationals. Ah. Right, so I am going to do a straight turnaround, but I do want to get this bit of grass cut as well. And we will head back this way. Whoa. We're going to have to do it like that now, in order to keep our nice straight lines. There we go. I am toying at the moment with a Twitch-only series, which would possibly make its way to YouTube in the form of archives or possibly a time-lapse series. So think of doing a time-lapse recording on Twitch, and then actually with, you know, giving the time-lapse out on YouTube. So we'll have to see. You had a white case? Yeah, we had... my dad stopped using David Brown when they became white cases. Right, we can... There we go. So we're going to get this tethered next. Actually, once we get halfway through this field, I think what we'll do is we might go and get our 6M and get that on the tether. Do I like ducks? I have no issue with ducks at all. I got an idea actually. Higher. Let's be a little more efficient with this mission. Because we know this 6M will handle stuff. It's a pity I don't have Follow Me. Follow Me would be perfect for a mission like this. Would work really, really well. And I gotta stop calling them missions, they're contracts. Ah, there we go. I have no idea who that is, Farron. So therefore I cannot. Right, so we need to TED before we row. Wear and tear doesn't show on the JDs. Unfortunately, I've just repaired this, Drew. Otherwise, I'd go and have a look and see if I can see any. I had seen some wear and tear on some of the JDs though. Well, obviously, as I said, this has just been fully repaired. This tractor. Yeah, so actually, I don't know if you suggested that before I did it Tom or not, but... what kind? This is a 6M. Is what this is, Drew. That tractor is doing quite well. We may actually get that cultivated today, which would be, well, which would be brilliant. Cultivated, subsoiled today, which would be brilliant. And it is doing the whole field, which is even better. Next time, once we get it down, I will show the wear and tear, Drew. Because let's face it, I do not repair my equipment as often as I should. We should just maintain the engine and let. That would be cool. I'd actually quite like that to happen just by default, GD. So maintenance is different from wear and tear. Turn it on, drop it down, and away we go. Yeah, that's the thing. This 6M, fantastic for this job. Exactly what we needed. Don't do shout-outs. I will say hello. So hello, Farron the Gamer. Welcome along. Yeah, that tractor is almost finished. That is brilliant. So once that tractor's finished, what we can do is we can put this on this tedder on a hired worker. And go and get our merger, and I think the merger may even work on a hired worker as well, which would be pretty cool. But yeah, it'd be fantastic if we can get this mission done today, or this contract done today. Too late, gone. It appeared on my restream chat. That was YGD. Tonya, I am nowhere near ready for Christmas. I still have, so tomorrow I need to put in an order for some Christmas presents. And I need to do I need to put my Christmas tree up yet, which I haven't done yet. And yeah, just a whole load of stuff still left to do before Christmas comes along. And another load of bits and pieces actually that I need to do for the beginning of the year as well. Oh, that's all weeds in this field next to us. I somehow don't think our mowers are going to have got far enough on the field by the time we catch up to it. But that's fine. What we can do is drop this by the side of the field, drive up to the shop, and get the next piece of equipment we're going to need. Wow, 480. We are kind of motoring through our money, but that's all right because we're going to get. Well, we're not quite going to get 10,000 for this, but we are going to get a decent amount for this. There we are. That's odd, Michael. For a Tuesday night, I haven't noticed a massive drop in numbers, but I have had a few people come in and say they either didn't get notified or well, it's, yeah. He's a little bit odd. Do I know when Giants will test mods again? Soon, hopefully. Hey, CD, welcome along. Hope you're doing well, sir. Couldn't see it in your sub box. That's weird. Well, it's always so. It'll always be posted on my Twitter feed. It should be posted in my Discord, although I don't know if that happened on time tonight. But certainly it should be in my Twitter feed. So follow us on Twitter if you want to make sure that that you catch this. Also, check out the schedule. I know I only posted the schedule sort of 15-20 minutes before I went live. But normally at 8 PM on a Tuesday, a Friday and a Sunday, you will find me streaming. If it's going to be a different time, I will normally let you guys know, through social media and on my Discord. And on my community tab as well. But yeah, don't always trust YouTube's alerts because they are fairly rubbish most of the time. Right, so we've just about caught up with our mowers. So what we're going to do is we're going to fold this up, leave this at the side of the field and go get our merger and start work on the merging while we can. This is working pretty well. Let him turn around, and by the time we come back, hopefully, actually, might be in a position where the other tractor is finished. Oh, Giants have started testing some new mods. Excellent. So there's the answer. I think it was Drew who asked earlier. Have Giants started testing mods? Yes, they have. In fact, we've already seen some mods released from external modders other than Giants. So yes, Giants are testing mods at the moment. Right, so fold that up. Park it off to the side here. And we will go and get the merger and start using that. There we go. It's actually a ro's worth we can tent there. That's alright. Awesome to hear, CD. No list at the moment, no. List will start updating the list at some point, but I think Giants have had a lot on their plate the last month. And that's the amazing thing. It's Farm Sim. So FS19 hasn't. I played the first episode of this we did was a month ago. Yesterday it was the first episode we did of this. Yeah, we are a month. We're not even a month into FS19's release yet. Bye, all things motor. Catch you later. Yeah, it's once the mods start coming out and everything, I think it'll be great. It'll good to see. I think I might start doing some mod reviews and stuff. People seem to want a lot of informational stuff rather than let's plays at the moment. So I'm trying to work out what kind of stuff I can do. I'm always interested in with you guys as to what you want to see, what you want to see me put out there, because views on Let's Plays are low at the moment. How are we? We're at 47 likes at the moment. Oh, can we get? Let's get those last 3 likes. Get to 50 likes. That would be good. Do YouTubers only get paid on F? I'm not, Tonya. I'm not 100% sure what you're saying. Yeah, the 6M does not have beacons, which is unfortunate. Right, let's get the merger. Hello, NHF. Welcome along. Oh, it doesn't look that weird. I was expecting that to look a little stranger than it does. Gaining money in FS is still as hard as it ever was. The contracts are a nice touch, but you do have to farm so much. And it's what made seasons such a hard thing to do. Oh, do YouTubers only get paid if they live stream? No, Tonya. Oh, speaking of which. No, there's some train of thoughts that actually suggest that that live streaming can harm a channel. No, I don't put a lot of stock in it. A lot of the time I get a good number of subs from live streams, although tonight has been dire for it. But I normally get a good chunk of subs. I get a good chunk of views from live streams. And actually at the moment are more popular than my videos. I get more views off a live stream than I will get off a video. But yeah, It's one of those things. I enjoy doing live streams because I get to interact with you guys. And so if I'm doing a 2-hour recording or a 40-minute recording, I'm sitting here talking to myself. If I'm doing a 2-hour live stream, I'm sitting here talking to you guys. I don't mind if there's no chat. I'm quite happy to sit here and play. But I will talk to myself less in a live stream. Right, what side are we, and can I work this out again? Left control Y. No, I do want left. There we go. We're going to make some big things. But first, this one is finished. So we're going to fold that up. Fold that up. And drop both of them off. Live streams are more interactive, yeah. I do like live streaming. And my thing is, I would love to live stream more. But life and internet connection just don't let me. Is it weird? The thing I have to try and avoid when I'm talking to myself, and part of the reason why I've started going for a lot more, a lot higher level of editing, is because it's trying to stop yourself repeating yourself, and therefore having lots of dead space because you're repeating yourself. Yes, I will not deny that. Tom Thumb, I am weird. There's nothing. Yeah, I'm just weird in general. Right, hopefully we can line this up and get this working. Right, he's going. And then start this up. Drop it down, and away we go. Hello, Level Justice. Welcome along. We're talking to yourself when it starts. Yeah, and the thing is, I've been doing this for nearly 2.5 years now. So I'm very used to talking to myself at this point. It's talking to yourself isn't difficult. Thank you for following Level Justice. Welcome to the VFN. Talking to yourself isn't the hard part at the end of the day. The hard part is talking to yourself and continually making it sound interesting. That is the trick. And if you can master that, then you will get subscribers and viewers, and yeah, that is the trick. Keeping people interested is always quite the challenge, I found. That's right, yeah. It is, and you do get used to talking to yourself. You do get used to sitting there for 40 minutes or an hour or however long you record and talking to yourself. Because, you know, that's the thing. Which is why I envy the time-lapse guys. Because the time-lapse guys either sit there and just play the game for 2 hours, although they can't move their camera much, or they do a live stream like Stan the Man does. Stan the Man does a 2-hour live stream, records that, and turns that into a time lapse, which is fantastic, and which is why I kind of want to do the same thing. If I can make an interesting time lapse, and that's a whole different kettle of fish, as I've found before. Although for those who actually watched today's time lapse that I did, seems to have gone down pretty well. Which do I like, merger or WinRAR? I think I like the merger better. I can create some pretty big piles with this merger. Something I can't do with a WinRAR. Not easily, anyway. Nope. This merger is creating a nice big pile of hay for us. Nope, he is still going. That's good. Hello, Twin Cam Gaming. It's going well, thank you. OLS9 does time lapses. I have heard of. I have heard of OLS9. Yeah, it's there is. I mean, Stan's stuff at the moment. Hats off to him. He is going from strength to strength. Seems like every time I look at Stan the Man's channel, he's added 10,000 subscribers. Zephy Vision, thank you for following over on Twitch. You are awesome. We've hit Twitch follower goal. Yes. Thank you everybody who has watched tonight's live stream over on Twitch. You are all awesome. You have helped us to hit tonight's follower goal, and I'm very grateful to you guys. You are fantastic. We actually need to up that goal. We seem to be growing at a decent rate on Twitch with these live streams at the moment, which I'm very pleased with. I'm very pleased to see us doing well on Twitch, which is part of the reason why I'm thinking of doing a Twitch only stream, because it'll be less interactive because we have less followers over there, but we're approaching 1,000 followers on Twitch at the moment. And yeah, I kind of wanna do a little bit more on there as well. Watch it on YouTube, but much better stream. Yeah, I've heard that. I've heard there is a better quality of video over on Twitch. And I do want to encourage it. It's an area. It's one of those things where Twitch, the place I am on Twitch at the moment is kind of the place I was on YouTube before I got to 100 and before I got to 500 subscribers. So I have a good, I have a few people watching me on Twitch every live stream, but it's nowhere near a huge number. It's like 5 or 6 a stream. So I want to encourage that. Hello, catch you later, GD. But yeah, I want to expand Twitch. I don't want to put all my eggs in one basket. So yeah. But the trouble with Twitch is only useful to me if I can be a partner over there, and I am just nowhere near it at the moment. Yeah. There is that, Jack. But if I can encourage and grow an audience on Twitch, then that also works well. So, you know. So hello to all my peoples over on Twitch. I don't know how many there are of you watching at the moment. I can tell my throat's got drier this last hour because I'm almost through my second can of Coke. Right, now let's see if I can get this merger to work on hired worker. Oh, I can. Oh, you beauty. Fold this up. Right, so we are going to go and get our baler at this point. We've got indicator. We'll go and get our Bayley. We'll drop off. We'll drop off the Ted at the shop. We have no need for that at the moment. Unfortunately, we're at the end of the stuff that we can now use the hired worker for. We need to baler we have to do manually, and picking up the bales we have to do manually ourselves as well. So yeah, it's not possible for us to do any more hired worker stuff, but that's pretty good. I mean, we're in a good position. We'll get this baled. We will finish this contract today. Sat on the sofa, watching a stream on the phone and YouTube app is... Yeah. Exactly, Jack. And that's the thing. And it's not... I'm not saying everybody from YouTube go and switch over to Twitch. What I want to do is I want to encourage people who naturally view on Twitch to watch on Twitch, and people who naturally view on YouTube to watch on YouTube. Because that then gives balance across both platforms. So, yeah. It is that balance. Wish you could hire work. Yeah, hiring a worker to do the actual baling would be fantastic. But, yeah, unfortunately not possible. Right, so we'll just drop this off here. I do love now that leased vehicles for contracts have hours on them. Thank you for subscribing, Brandon Andrews. Welcome to the BFN. So, as I said before, next live stream will be on Friday. We will be back on this map. We'll be back doing the Realism Experiment. I think that will work well. Then on Sunday we have the Christmas special live stream. As it stands at the moment, unless we get another 153 subscribers, I won't be singing Christmas carols in it. However, we will be doing a silage on field 8, which is the one that's currently to the left of me. Which is a massive thing. So we'll have 10 people on the server. It won't be on our normal, won't be on the normal community game. I will switch that out for the day. We will be doing silage for the Christmas special on field 8. So I think that will be fun. Silage missions aren't possible, Tonya, because they would take 2 people. And there's no mission in game that requires more than 1 person, because you couldn't do it on a single player game. Streaming's difficult, and streaming's not difficult. I enjoy it. It's a lot of fun. Getting the settings, there are 101 sites out there that sort the settings out for you. Lots and lots of YouTube tutorials and things. So yeah, no need to worry about to worry about the setting stuff. And it's just a case of tweaking and then going and then just trying. Will I be on Discord chat during the multiplayer? Yes. The streaming chat channel will be open for us to do for us to be talking on during multiplayer. Wow. End series is struggling a little bit with this much hay. I'm intrigued to see if the merger is actually It's actually swapping sides each time, or whether it is creating a big one. Do silage with you and a hired worker. Yes. But I think they try and avoid missions where a hired worker is required. Yeah, it is staying on the same side, so that's good. Oh, I'm not paying attention to what I'm picking up. Thank you for following Marky Bath over on Twitch. Welcome to the BFN. Yeah, this Ayla really is struggling with this. Unfortunately, we can't switch this tractor out for another one at the moment. Bye, Michael Johnson. Catch you later. Need the Magnum on the Bayley. Yeah, unfortunately, that would mean I'd need this or the. Well, we could put the 6M on the subsoiler. It would work. Will there be any DLCs? Yes, there will be DLCs. Giants absolutely will release DLCs. What they will be, I have no idea, but. Yeah, there will be DLCs. There we go. Wow. Don't think we can. No, you really can't hire a worker for the baling. So if we do go and switch tractors, we can't leave this running. We've got to go and do that. Our merger is near the end though. But yeah, 200 horses on this I think would be a good idea. They got class. Yeah, class would be nice. I don't think we're going to see class in FS19. Having said that, I thought we'd never see John Deere in the game either, so. Ooh. I think our subsoiler has finished. So I am going to come here because this will be much faster. Oh, it has. Fantastic. Thank you for subscribing, Sylvester Werners. Welcome to the BFN. That is not an official level crossing. Let's go get 200 horsepower on this baler. Wow. Should motor through this now. I'm going to leave the subsoiler here. Engine up, new guys. This is Ravenport, Laura. Right, our merger has finished as well, so we've got all of our tractors up here now. Right, let's see if this makes a difference. Oh, wow. Look at that. That is double the speed. I think. Oh, no, maybe not. That actually hasn't. That is still only working at 4 miles an hour. Wow. You're getting FS19 for Christmas? Excellent, Matthew Murphy. Just saying if we did. Ah, yes. No problem, Laura. Right, round we go. So what we might do, looking at the time, we might get this baled up today. Wow. That's gotta be the hill doing that. That really has. Because we are well over the requirements for this baler with this tractor. Absolutely massively over the requirements for this baler. I quite like this case. I've not played with it much so far. This is the first time I've had it on any map, and it really was a case of we needed an efficiently a money efficient, high powered tractor, and the case just fit the bill perfectly. Hello, Pro Gamer 2018. Welcome along. Yeah, you see, once we're on the level bit, it's fine. It's once we get over the lip of this hill. We only have another, what looks like 5 rows to do. Yeah, unfortunately it's in the grass out there, so we may have a problem with this. You're on the JCB telehandler? Yeah, I'd like the JCB telehandler. Alright, you can see here is where the hired worker took over on this road, and as a result this is kind of widened as it gets to the end. Yeah, we can't get both. Five rows to go. You asked Santa for FS19 and a scrambler. Wow. Well, here's hoping that he brings you everything that you're after. I hope you've been good, because obviously he knows if you haven't. And maybe, you never know. It's the hills. It's definitely making these tractors struggle on. So yeah, as I said, what we'll do on this contract today is we will finish off. The baling side of this contract. On Friday, we will pick this up again. We will get the bales collected, and once the bales are collected, we'll be able to collect our No comments on my acting. I know what you're talking about, Reese. Right. There we go. Yeah, see, as soon as we start going downhill, this speeds up noticeably. And it's pushing, because we've done these extra big rows, these extra big swaths, or extra big windrows. It's really producing a lot of bales in a very short space. Hello, who's Hugh of Gaming, welcome along. Will I be streaming on Christmas Eve and Christmas Day and Boxing Day? No. I won't be streaming on Christmas Eve. I won't be streaming on Christmas Day. I do not know about Boxing Day yet. I may do a Boxing Day stream. So we shall see what happens there. I haven't worked out my streaming schedule for next week yet. It's all over the place, basically. But yeah, definitely next week will not be a normal week as far as streaming goes. When will the details for MP be released? After Friday's stream. So I'll probably release the details for the MP on Saturday. Go. Yeah, that's rode up on the grass, and I hope that means that we will be all right. We will be able to get that picked up. Your 6 cars primary school, and I have two tests. Good luck, Matthew Murphy. I hope it all goes well. Can you buy used machinery in the game? You can't, Level Justice. I wish you could. I think there's a distinct possibility, actually, for somebody to create that mod. I was slightly surprised that mod didn't exist in FS17. In FS19, the groundwork for that to be a mod is absolutely there. And I'd love to see a used machinery screen that just listed stuff that was available used. A bit like the sales screen. So a bit like the sales screen, to have a used equipment screen would be brilliant. Would be absolutely wonderful. No problem, Matthew Murphy. As I said, I hope you do well. Right, so let's see if we can pick up this last row. Yeah, it would be absolutely brilliant on Start From Scratch. Oh, he's going to bail it. Fantastic. It's not a huge amount, but it may be enough to make one more bale. And if it gets really close, there's a few bits of hay we've got around the map, around the field that we can do. It's even more possible with borrowed. Yeah, that's the thing. Hiring stuff is a great way to go, and I kind of wish I'd gone that way with Start From Scratch. Because we basically just make sure that we do a mission, a contract every time that covers the cost of us using our tractor. And in fact, actually, most of our machinery is borrowed on this Start From Scratch setup. Certainly the stuff that we use occasionally is. Right. We don't have... Yeah, we won't get enough for another bale. So, there we go. Let's turn that off. Empty it. And that actually has done us. So that's where I'm going to end today. Next time we will pick this up. We'll get these bales collected. I'm going to go and position. I'm going to go and take our vehicles back to the farm. But this is where I'm going to end tonight's stream. So all that remains is for me to say thank you for watching. I hope you have enjoyed this live stream. Please give it a like, drop us a comment, and give it a share. And for all the latest live streams and videos from FendtFarmer, please subscribe to the channel and ring that bell. And I will see you next time. Goodbye.